Okay, so we are back, took a little break, and now we are at Copenhagen. Something that looks like a APC is moving on to our 1st Infantry Brigade. So it looks, oh, 36 Naval Brigade. This unit was actually one of the ones that I also faced inside that long campaign I was, just experimenting with before starting this Let's Play. That unit actually comes in a kind of like a sneak attack on Stockholm, and what happened was that I was able to actually completely annihilate that, so that was pretty fun. This time, it's going to be more of a conventional battle, I can just tell right away, so we're going to deploy our troops here. We can also deploy something over here, but I really don't want to. Actually, no. Should probably. I should probably deploy something over there. I'm thinking about it. Is 6 points really worth the, keeping track of both sides right now? I think it is. I'm gonna deploy a lone Chieftain command tank over here because that might just be enough to save the day. Buy some infantry to go along with it too, just to kind of huddle up over here. Air. What does the British have? It has these really cheap Harrier bombers, pretty good. Some Sky Flash tornado things with these are mainly air to air, and these are kind of more ground to ground. But what we need to look at is tanks over here. They can deploy some Challenger tanks, and Challenger tanks is one of the tanks that I really like, simply because they're really heavy and really strong like that. Do I have a recon helicopter this time? Yes, I do. Thank you. I'm gonna buy a full set of these Challenger tanks, simply because they are really, really good. And that's all I'm gonna actually deploy with. All I need to do is figure out where the heck these enemy forces are gonna come from, and then just kind of deploy my Challenger tanks accordingly. Forgot to buy a scout though. Buy one of these scouting tanks as well. And that's all we should be buying for this early portion. We're gonna buy one of these tornadoes to provide air-to-air cover, and then we're gonna buy a whole ton of Harriers to support our tanks. The good thing about these Challengers is they have really high frontal armor with a value of 19, and they have a high rate of fire cannon, a high accuracy cannon, a high AP power cannon, and most importantly, a high range cannon. Oh, and they drive fairly fast, relatively compared to other tanks. Not the fastest though. Abrams and the Leopard 2 series do beat it.
Extra eyes, sir.
Where are they moving all of their stuff? Okay, so most of their stuff is just actually low-level tanks. It's not the new T-72s. It's more or less T-55s. We're gonna keep the helicopter with them, and we're gonna bring the armored division. It looks like they're going to kill over here, so we're going to move the tanks in accordance with that. And we'll be able to buy that tornado soon, so that's pretty good. Snap this tank. Buy it, buy it, buy it. Come on. There we go.
Recce ready, sir.
And I saw a command vehicle flash by over here somewhere. Oh crap, they have their planes on my little chopper here. That's not very good. Yeah, T-62 command armor. Looks like it's gonna cap that place. There's a fair bit of AA over there. If they keep their choppers, if they get their KA-29s follow my recon helicopter, I'll probably use my tornado to just snipe these things. Should be able to, right? Yeah. No, that's a bad angle to call into plane. Oh my god. It's gonna hit it, and then it's gonna have to bail immediately because it's gonna, yeah. Because that's gonna happen. But it didn't die, so I mean that's good. What happened to the other squad of Challengers? I'm pretty sure they're still here. Oh yeah, they are still here. Okay. Those helicopters though, they are gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to move these things back. Do we have anything that possesses anti-helicopter abilities apart from these tracked rapier things? Fortunately not.
Need
Okay.
some extra eyes, sir.
Well, we'll just keep the gazelle hovering over there. Keep eyes on it, I guess. On the on the enemies over here.
Need some extra eyes, sir. Grab the binoculars, folks.
What are they hitting? Oh crap! They're already there. Well, it's a good thing we bought command armor. That thing's gonna take a few hits before it goes down.
At the ready, sir. At the ready, sir.
Or alternatively, we can actually deploy the units and increase their lifespans exponentially. By a few jaguars, so then we can drop a few bombs on top of the enemy.
It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
Yeah, these bombs should be fairly effective on those APC things.
Let's hope there's no enemy air defense. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. The sky is ours.
Drop bombs. See where they go. First payload. Let's see if we can get 2 for 2. 0 for 2. Looking good. Things are looking good.
The sky is ours.
See if we can get 4 for 4. Four for 4. Unfortunately, we did lose the scout, though. That's not very good. Did see some choppers over there. I can always buy a new scout, though. Actually, I have the plane, so that's fine. Let's get some more infantry onto the field. What are they bringing now? Some more of their little puny troopers? Yes. And I think their airplanes are far away from their troops for me to be able to call in these tornadoes, yeah. Get these tornadoes on the asses of those KA things.
Ready to go. Sneaking in. Flying in, weapons hot. Flying in, weapons hot.
Okay, well that got rid of one of their air units, so that should be good enough. Buy a tracked rapier over here, and buy a ton of these Fusilier infantry.
Do you have something for me?
Should really commit these Challenger tanks to the fight though soon. I mean, they're starting to run out of fuel, and I don't want them to use all of that fuel up before they actually get into the fight. What else? I'm gonna continue buying into air simply because it looks like it is a lot more effective than anything that we can field onto the ground for the time being, at least. Yeah, you'll notice that the tanks here are getting like almost all of their shots in almost 100% of the time. Yeah, just like that. But the only problem with that is that while it is highly effective to just use those Challenger ones, we don't have a lot of them. That's the thing. I hate those things. I absolutely hate those autocannon armed ones. They're not doing a lot of damage, but they're putting a lot of our planes out of commission. You'll see that like the one that got damaged is taking a long time to repair, as opposed to the other one. Okay, now now that should have cleared the air. We dropped a few bombs on it, so it should be fine now. Yeah, look at that. Our tornado is now ready for another mission, like already so soon. But when it gets damaged, it takes like, you know, freaking forever for it to replace it, to repair itself. So yeah, I'm obviously not a big fan of those things.
Flying in, weapons hot.
Tanks are starting to run out of fuel, but as soon as their aircraft is dealt with, we should be fine. Get these tanks rolling. Yeah, it's only the helicopters that is able to stop us for now.
My zone is hot.
Oh, there we go. We got the airplanes. I think one of the MGs on top of the tanks actually managed to pick that off. That's rather impressive. Okay, now that that is dealt with, get some logistics onto the field, and I have a feeling that as soon as we clear out these troops, we'll be able to just press onto one of the packs.
We're in a combat zone
Victory
right
locations. That thing needs to die now. I hate those AC things. Just drop all of the munitions onto it. There we go. In the meantime, over here, a single recon unit is trying to take out my stuff. And it actually gets the rapier. Oh wow.
Anything you want, sir.
Okay, deploy the infantry, move this vehicle back a little more. And the tanks should be able to handle themselves.
Why do I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk?
Okay, so that's done. Just refuel the tanks and we should be good to go.
Spit it out, man.
Not a full tank of fuel, but good enough, I guess. Get the tanks over there. Get a Chinook to stand by for refueling, and we should be good. In the meantime, I want one car to come over here and explore Juliet and like what is inside of it.
What is it you want now? Sector's completed, ready to go.
Oh, what?
Flying in, weapons hot.
You know, I would assume that it's a lot more resilient than that, but apparently not.
Trouble.
Yeah, and I prefer it if my challengers did not run directly into these things.
Ready, man. Let 'em have it, boys.
Okay, so there we go. Well, they're still continuing to press on to us, so we can't really do much about their command centers just yet. However, from the looks of it, we might be able to do something about their artillery positions.
What is it you want now?
Yeah, pull those things back. It looks like their artillery relay might be actually inside hotel. So if it is, we should be able to snipe it. No, it doesn't look like it is. Oh well. Since it's not, I guess I'll... Oh, what is that? That's their artillery.
We're reconnoitering this
Fly a little closer, it might be unguarded. I want to find their command vehicle and then just dump
We're in a
Harrier
combat zone right now.
munitions on top of it.
Trouble.
Yeah, is that the only thing there? I swear there was a command armor here as well. Conquerors. Some artillery. Oh, found it. It is there.
Where do you need us, son?
This is what we call air warfare. No tanks, no infantry, just a helicopter and a radio that's able to call in obscene amounts of Harriers
Trouble.
and Jaguars.
Trouble. Trouble.
No, don't need the carriers apparently.
Trouble.
Oh no, they got one of the planes. It's okay though, because these things are fairly cheap, though we do have a limited supply of them. But no matter. Just 2 more airstrikes and then we should be done. As soon as I get like a nice little flight pattern over here, I'll be able to see what's inside that forest and what and whether or not they have a command vehicle somewhere around here.
We're in a combat zone right now.
Yeah, they should be fine.
Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
Is that their command armor? No.
Sneaking in. Trouble. Trouble.
Well, I could just guess a target, I guess. That would work too if I just guessed the location in there. We might be able to just kind of drop munitions on it and try to snipe it that way.
Checks is completed. Ready to go.
Just gonna use these carriers for fun on this flamethrower tank.
Trouble. Trouble.
Let's just get one set of planes to make a run into this forest and see if there's anything in there. Yeah, just to see if there's anything inside that forest. We could alternatively hit a few other targets with our planes, not necessarily just command vehicles.
Trouble. Trouble.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything inside there. Fly a little route, come over here, see if there's anything inside that bush, and I guess we'll buy another plane.
Trouble. We'll set up a new observation post there.
Like, I'd prefer to finish this battle this turn. Oh, great. Oh, there it is. Found it.
It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
I'm gonna call in 2 of the tornadoes to deal with this, actually.
Where do you need us, son?
The tornadoes should just be able to gun it down with machine guns and just get out really fast, and I really want to see if this happens.
Trouble.
Yeah, it took 3 bars of damage. The other one should finish it off. There we go. Okay, so that was nicely done.
Trouble.
Get a munitions drop right on top of there,
Check is completed. Ready to go.
and get the Gazelle helicopter to do a little route like that, I guess.
Trouble.
These munitions might be able to finish off the job. So close. We just need a little bit more points. Keep buying air.
Go.
Ooh, that might work.
Someone need a guardian
get these
angel?
planes to just drop their payloads right on top of that UHAS.
It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
Oh, what? It just stopped right in front of the thing.
Right now.
Okay, well, second drop. This one should hit.
Checklist completed, ready to go.
Yeah, we just need one single good job on these like little Jeep command vehicles.
We're in a combat
Oh.
zone right now.
Is this gonna hit? No.
Troubles?
But this one should. Yeah, there we go. Mission over. Another victory and another battle finished. And like always, another video finished. Great battle. Secured Copenhagen some more. Let's see what else is happening. Poyang is backtracking, so they have stopped all troop movements, and we should be able to get that unit back to us later on. So that is, well, that's very good news for us, and this will be the conclusion of this part for now, I guess. See you guys later on.